I'm doing another empties video because look at all this crap. It's overflowing and I need to get it in the bin or the recycling. I recycle, I promise. So I'm probably not going to show everything in this bag because some of it is repetitive. Like for example, we go through quite a lot of bottles of original sauce because it's Simon's favourite shower gel. So there's going to be a few of those I probably just won't bother to show. But everything else, and also some things would have been in my last empties video, which if you haven't seen I will link below or put a card up or something, you know, fun like that. I have an empty bag from Lush. This was for a piece of their Igloo soap. It was given to me as a sample from the blogger event that I went to for the Christmas stuff, and I tried using it to wash my makeup brushes with and wasn't that struck on it, but it smells quite nice and lemony, so I'm just going to use it as hand soap I think. But it's not really an empty, is it? Because I haven't used it all up yet. Oh, look, another Lush bag. This was for a fizz banger bath ballistic. I'll put a little picture of what this looked like on screen right now. And if I remember rightly, it's a yellow one and then the inside is blue, so it makes your bath green, bright green. And it's kind of lemony and herbal. It's very nice. Okay, next up I have a shower gel. This is from Treacle Moon. It's their Marshmallow Hearts bath and shower gel. I absolutely love the smell of this. They do loads of different flavours. And they do say on them if they're vegan, and I'm pretty sure that there's only one or two that are not, and it's like the ones that are honey scented. So, but just check the back and it will tell you by the little bunny whether or not it's vegan. I have some of the Bee Sensitive Micellar cleansing wipes. I think I've talked about these before. Everything from the Bee range in Superdrug is vegan, the skincare range and makeup when it comes back. And I don't really like wipes as an everyday skincare product. You know, I wouldn't use them every single day to take my makeup off, but for the odd day when I'm just too lazy or too tired to do my full routine, then they're quite good. And they're also good, I mainly, see I've got another one open on my makeup desk. I use them while I'm doing my makeup to wipe off anything I put on the back of my hands and that kind of thing. I used a red konjac sponge. I also used a pink one, so the bag might be in here. I didn't keep the sponge because once you've used them and they're worn out, they kind of fall apart. But I love these. I like the pink one the best. I've just got a new one and I'm going to do a skincare routine video to show you how I use it, but I got one in my vegan kind box a couple of, how long ago? Maybe the August box. Love it. Use it every single day. You can buy cheaper ones. I went on Amazon and I bought 3 for the price of what you would pay for one from the Konjac Sponge Company, and they're just not a patch on these. These are so much nicer, and they've got the vegan sunflower on them, I believe. Yes, they do. Look, Leaping Bunny and Vegan Society certification. Next, I have this coconut water and coconut oil mask. This is from Superdrug. It's labelled vegan. I bought it on a 2-for-1 offer. I don't really like the smell of it. It's very, it does smell quite tropical, I suppose. But yeah, it was a 2-for-1, so I have a second one, but I'm going to donate it to somebody because I don't like it. I don't think it really did anything for my hair. My hair is quite dry because it's bleached, and although I try not to use heat on it too often, I do now and again. But this made my scalp itch. I don't know, there's something in it that my scalp doesn't like, and I found it makes my scalp really itchy, and I just didn't think it did anything for my hair. So the second one is going to be donated. Next up is this really manky Yes 2 Blueberries Ultra Hydrating Body Wash. This was okay, but I won't be repurchasing it. It is a drugstore brand. You can buy it in Boots in the UK. Lots of it's vegan, it's quite natural. I just didn't think it was foamy enough. I think I just like a bit more of a foamy shower gel. So actually what I did in the end, I poured this into my empty hand soap bottle and I used it as hand soap. It was quite nice for that, but for, you know, for the price of it, I wouldn't buy it. Just use it as hand soap. I'd just buy a bottle of Astonish for £1. Oh, I've got a Lush product. This is really old. Oh, it's manky. Oh, I'm sorry. This is an Empty Big shampoo. I really like this. It's got like chunks of sea salt in it, which is weird when you're putting it through and you can feel it like on your scalp. But it definitely gives my hair a bit more volume and I love the smell of it. I had this a really long time. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you when that expired. I'm just going to move on. Heritage Store Rose Water. Love this. I have one on the go. This is actually in here because it used to come with a pump spray bottle and I use it to settle down powders on my face or as toner, or if I'm just a bit blotchy I'll spray a bit on before my makeup, and sometimes I spray it onto like my beauty blender. But I could only find it in the non-spray cap bottle last time, so I had to pour it into that bottle. They also do one that has glycerin in, so I'm thinking that might make a nice setting spray for makeup, so that's what I'm going to try next. But I love this. I have been through loads of these and I just don't know what I'd do without it on my little desktop. Be very sad. Botanics All Bright Toner. I bought this because it's meant to be a dupe for the Pixie Glow Tonic and about a third of the price, and I really like it. And I already have a new one that I'm using every day. Love this. I do think it works just as well as the Pixie one, but it's a lot cheaper. So yeah, that's a good one. So that is the Cleansing Toner All Bright from Boots Botanics. Now, this one makes me a little sad because I've been using this for years and I've always been told that it is vegan and cruelty free, with the exception of the fact that they are the company is owned by Revlon, who are not cruelty free, but you know, if you're okay with parent companies. But I find out that it is not. It is apparently not cruelty free, and I have emailed Mitchum. It's Mitchum. Oh, it's a Mitchum deodorant. It's the men's 48-hour one, and I've been using this for years thinking it was vegan, and it isn't. And I'm showing you it because if you've made the same mistake I have, then maybe you want to know. It isn't cruelty free. I've still got like 2 in the cupboard, so I'm going to use those up. And then I'm on the search for a new deodorant, but it's a bit of a sad goodbye to my Mitchum. Next up is this conditioner from Inecto. This stuff's really inexpensive. It's about £1 or £2. I found it in a Savers chemist in a town not far from me. I know a lot of people rave about this. I thought it was okay, nothing special. I'd buy it again just because it's so cheap. But I don't. I prefer my Phil Smith one. My mum loves this though. My mum uses it. She really likes it. I used up another Freedom Pro Studio brush cleaner. This is a solid brush cleanser. In fact, I've just finished another one yesterday. So there's 2 of those to go in the bin. I will absolutely be repurchasing it and absolutely love it. Next up is this No. 7 Stay Perfect foundation. I bought this originally because I thought, looking by the bottle, you can't really go by the bottle, I know, that it would be a dupe for Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua, and it's quite similar. The shade I use is Calico. I really like this foundation. It used to be like my everyday foundation. I ran out of it ages ago, and my mum actually bought me some for Christmas, so I'm excited to start using that again. This one's not really an empty, but I'm binning it because it's past its sell by date. Yeah, way past its sell by date, and it's a fresh face mask, so I'm not going to risk putting that on my skin. It's the Rosy Cheeks face mask from Lush. I didn't really think that did anything for me, so I probably won't repurchase it. And that was another konjac sponge, that was a pink one. Already talked about that, so I won't blather on about it. Another Lush product, Sweetie Pie shower gel. I love the smell of this. I just never really got how to use it before, and so it's gone past its use by date by a few months, so I figure I should probably chuck it. But now I know how to use it, I think I will probably buy another one because I love the smell of it. I feel like it was a little bit wasted on me. Now, here's another one. If you watch my last video, my last empties, which was a while ago, you'd have seen me bin a bottle of Batiste, and I'm binning another one, even though it's almost full. And it's not just because I hate the smell of this variety, I do, but I found out that Batiste are not cruelty free. So despite the fact that they're actually not cruelty free, I wrote to their parent company, who are Church and Dwight, who are not cruelty free anyway. And I think I must have sent 5 or 6 emails back and forward. I messaged them on Facebook. They kept sending me the same stock answer. Every time I asked about China, they dodged the question. And eventually I gave up because I got sick of them ignoring me. And then I found an article which basically was talking about them being the biggest selling brand of dry shampoo in the world and all the countries that they sell in, and they said that they do so, and it said in that article one of the countries they sell in is China. So to me that is evidence enough that they're not cruelty free, and I don't want to support a brand that is that shady. And this makes me really sad because I used to love this, and also loads of people are taken in by that, and people get really angry about it if you tell them that it isn't vegan on like the Facebook groups. I've seen a few people get really upset about it, but it's not cruelty free and I won't be buying it anymore. And just to add to that, if you do like Batiste and you're upset about that too, try the Phil Smith one from Sainsbury's. It's really, really cheap and it's really good. It works really well. I am on the search to find the perfect replacement for that dry shampoo, and I think I might do a video about it sometime in the future, and I've tested a few more, but so far Phil Smith's winning. Okay, another Lush product. I'm a fan, what can I say? A very dusty old Celestial. I have 2 more of these in my drawer because I'm almost finished another one. Some of these have been in here a while. Favourite moisturiser ever, absolutely, will always repurchase. My next one makes me a little sad because it's my Meromea Melting Cleansing Balm, which is quite possibly my favourite skincare product of all time. Maybe second after their Everything Everywhere oil, which also makes me sad because I lost that when I moved rooms. And I miss this so much because it's been in here for ages and I'm on a budget and it's quite pricey, so I haven't repurchased it. But when I look at it, I kind of think, that's kind of how I feel about this. I love it. So because of that, and because I'm eking out the tiny little sample of my Everything Everywhere oil, I actually bit the bullet and did an order with Meromea because I'm also running out of their eye makeup remover, which is my favourite. So I spent the money and I've got a new one on its way, and so I cannot wait to start using that again. But this, yeah, like I say, favourite skincare product ever, and I don't ever want to be without it again. Next up is this Amy Morning Clear Purifying Facial Wash. This was one that I got in a Vegan Kind box. I don't think it's necessarily meant for my type of skin, but I quite liked it. I have since started using a Soap & Glory one, which I like more, so I probably won't repurchase this, but I do like this one. Another cleanser that I used was this one from Lavera. They're 2-in-1 cleansing milk. I didn't really like the smell of this. The product itself is fine, but it was quite a strong smell, and that is what put me off it. It's quite expensive, Lavera as well, but it's nice. You know, if I got given it, I'd definitely use it up. I used up a bottle of the Lily Lolo face mist. Now, this is quite nice, the product itself, but the sprayer is absolutely shit. Like when you spray it, obviously it's empty, it's pointless in me doing that, but I found that it came out in really big, what's the right word? Really big drops, like globs of it. Not globs, but drops. So it looked like your face had been rained on, and it took ages to dry. So I think if it had a better sprayer, like the one on the Heritage one, I might like it a bit better. But I just didn't think it was anything special, and I hate the sprayer for the price. It's quite pricey. I think it was about £10–11 for this little teeny bottle. And yeah, I didn't think it was really anything special, so I probably won't repurchase that. And there's 2 more original sources. They've got a bit in. God, he's wasteful. Next up is this lip balm from Bulldog. This is a brand that is aimed at men. It says skincare for men on it. But it's basically just a minty lip balm, and it's really quite nice, and I really liked it, and it's very inexpensive. I got it in Waitrose. I think some of the supermarkets sell Bulldog as well. I would definitely repurchase that. In fact I did, but the second one I got was really grainy, and this one definitely wasn't grainy, so maybe I just got a bad one. But I would definitely repurchase it to check. Like that one or not. Another Lush one, a Butterball Bath Ballistic, one of my favourite bath bombs from Lush. Unfortunately the smell is long gone because it's really old. Love those. They sometimes do the little bears or the snowmen at Christmas time. Yeah, gorgeous smell. It's got little bits of cocoa butter in, which make you feel really soft and lovely. Love it. NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Vanilla. But I really like this concealer. It's really pricey, but it is lovely, and at some point I will buy a new one. But at the moment I'm loving my Collection Lasting Perfection ones, which are much cheaper. Much cheaper than this. But I do love this, and hopefully at some point I will rebuy it. Perfume. I used up this Eden fragrance. It's number 15. It's a dupe for Dior's J'adore. That's hard to say. It's a dead-on dupe. It's just gorgeous, and it lasts all day long, and I'm really sad that I've used it up. But these are £15 for 30 mils. So if you think about how much you'd pay for 30 mils of J'adore, probably £50–60, and it isn't cruelty free, and these are. So if you have a designer perfume that you're missing, get yourself over to Eden, have a look. All their perfumes are vegan and cruelty free, and they have a ton of dupes for designer fragrances, so I'm definitely repurchasing that. And there's a couple of others on there that I want as well, because my Thierry Mugler Angel's almost run out, so I'm going to need a dupe of that too. This one pains me a little. It's my Gosh Rebel Eyes. I've had it on the little symbol, it says 6 months, and I must admit that a lot of the makeup in my drawers is going to have gone way past the little symbol that is on them. But mascara is not one of them. It's one of those things that you should be binning every 3 to 6 months, and I've had this for longer than that. So it's dried out anyway. It's time to bin it. I will definitely be repurchasing it. This is my absolute favourite affordable mascara. And yeah, I just love it. And the last thing is another lip balm. It is a mint chocolate lip balm from Crazy Rumours. I love these. I absolutely love Crazy Rumours lip balms. I think they're my favourite. They do an absolute ton of different flavours. They sell it in Holland and Barrett now, so it's really easy to get hold of. It's inexpensive. I've got about 5 of them on the go, including my current favourite, which I just used. Where is it? Just used it, so it's somewhere around this desk, but it's black cherry, and it smells so good. This one's really nice too, and so I will definitely repurchase. I'm just working my way through all the flavours at the moment. So anyway, that's it for my most recent empties. Some of them have been in that bag for a good 4 to 6 months. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. Please thumbs it up and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye. Check me out being all giving a shit.